Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and I've got a problem with purchasing too many mouse mats. I've bought a lot of different mouse mats over the last few years, all with the intent of being able to show various different products with some interesting backdrops. I wanted to be able to create an interesting look in a variety of different shots across a load of different products, and to keep things varied so it wasn't always the same backdrop on the same background. To that end, I've purchased a number of interesting and nice mouse mats that I thought it might be fun to just show off. At the end, I'm going to show you some brand new ones that I purchased recently that I really love, and I found them via a Facebook advert, which is so boomer of me, it's unbelievable. But here you'll see a variety of different mouse mats, mostly purchased from Amazon and for a reasonably affordable price. The idea here was mostly on aesthetics rather than making me a pro gamer with them, so you'll see a lot of different stylish ones or ones with various different accents and backdrops. Sometimes the print isn't that great, some of the space ones are a bit terrible. The Titan Wolf ones I really like with the skulls, but also the print on those is really nice, so if you see Titan Wolf they're usually pretty good. The Iron Man one was a gift from someone else, and I think it's a bit rubbish if I'm honest, doesn't look that great. Same for the Pac-Man one where the print is naff and it isn't all the way through. But what I really do like is something that catches the eye, has a different style to it. The ones with the geometric shapes or the dashes of colour throughout them, anything that contrasts nicely with the product that I'm trying to show off. This seems to work really well if you've got a gradient of colours going from one edge to another, like dark to light. I've also got this really nice Corsair one, which is probably one of the first ones I got sent, but mostly they've all been purchased by myself, sometimes with some regret afterwards because it's hard to tell when you're purchasing what the quality is going to be like, and even on video they look better than they are in real life. Like this one here isn't that particularly good, for example. Now, I mentioned ones that I found recently, and that was via Technically Stable, which is a UK-based company that seems to make some pretty funky colours. I'll leave links in the description where I can to the majority of these, including these ones from Technically Stable, so you can see for yourself. Their website has some really nice looking mouse mats. They did, however, cost me quite a lot of money compared to what I'd usually spend. Keep in mind that for the most part I'm buying these mouse mats just for backdrops, and then once they're used for video they're put away again, so I'm not really constantly using mats. Indeed, if I've purchased one video, I don't use it for my daily driver because I don't want to ruin it with dirty tea stains or just wear and tear, which I actually have done recently to one of my favourite ones. So if I've got a really nice mouse mat, it's generally going to be set aside. However, I really like the look of these Technically Stable ones on paper, or at least on the website, because they look really nice in terms of the quality of the designs. And actually, I'm happy to report that out of the box, they're also very premium feeling. Weirdly, they put all three mouse mats in the same box along with a air freshener, so I was a bit disappointed they've been crammed in there and I couldn't do a nice unboxing of them. But as you can see, they're quite large, sitting around 35 inches long and about 15 or so in terms of the depth top to bottom, and they're a very nice quality. I've got three different designs, one with the skull and roses on it, one with this pretty awesome looking Viking dude on there as well, and then another one with some ducks on. Now, I actually do regret my choices a little bit because what you'll see is the designs on these are actually so interesting that they probably catch the eye more than the product itself. With the intention of purchasing these basically just to highlight the thing, it's actually difficult to see because the design's so busy, the actual product. So this might have backfired in terms of it doesn't actually work for what I bought it for, so maybe I'll end up using them as my daily driver instead. I'm not quite sure yet, but they are still a very nice product on there as well. Got some nice backing on there. The stitching's pretty good quality. They're probably the nicest out of all of the mouse mats I've got in terms of the build quality, and you'd expect it, I think, because you are paying quite a bit more money than I normally would for the sort of cheaper looking ones, but it's still very nice in terms of the finish on them. The print quality is really good. They're nice and smooth as well, so should be good enough for flicking mice around on, or just having on the desk and using on the daily basis. But this Spaceman one, for example, with the little ducks on it, again, really striking, bright colours, looks really nice, but it might just be a bit too funky. And this is a real first world problem, or first world YouTuber problem, because obviously if you just want them for your gaming space just to play with, not an issue. If, however, you're trying to show off some products, it might be hard to make them out in the sort of mass of colours and things that are going on here. However, let me know what you think. in the comments down below, and also check out the links in the description so you can go and see the rest of the designs available, because they've got some really nice ones. It took me a while to actually choose the ones that I liked, and I had to sort of limit myself because it ended up being quite expensive. Just for 3 of them, I think I paid £80, probably about the same amount in dollars. I don't know what the worldwide shipping's like on Technically Stable. I wasn't asked to make a video by them. I just found the advert, purchased the things, and then I thought I'd show them off along with my other mousemats at the same time. But there's a little sort of behind the scenes look at how I do things and why you might see various different mousemats in the background. I've also got a green screen one that you might see me occasionally use. I did a video on separately, which is from Elgato, which you can use for sort of shots of showing a mouse in action, for example. But just sort of day-to-day use, demonstrating a product, showing it off, and having a funky backdrop that isn't just the wooden desk is a nice sort of thing and a highlight to how I do things. Hope you enjoyed this little sort of behind the scenes look at how I do it. This has been the Provoked Prawn. Thanks for watching.